is enough said.
Happy Thursday, Heat Nation! Yo, boy Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Hope everybody's having a great, positive day so far, you guys. Please show some support to the channel. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Really appreciate everyone's support. Now, I know I'm dressed a little different, you guys. I've noticed I'm usually just rocking Miami Heat gear. Want to show you guys something a little different. It's August, the slow time of the year. We got to have a little fun. Now, let's rock and roll on another Miami Heat Talk adventure. Before we get to the topic at hand, though, you guys, something I want to mention to y'all. I was looking at my stats today from YouTube, and I was noticing that about 58% of people that watch my channel are not subscribed. Now, that number has dropped down hugely over the last year, but it kind of made me think of something. You guys know that I like to do little challenges, little fun stuff for us. So I have a new one for you guys. Labor Day is about 2 weeks away. So I have an idea. I just hit 4,500 subscribers yesterday. Thank y'all, by the way, for that. Now, I want to get to 5,000 subscribers by Labor Day. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you guys a challenge. If we get to 5,000 subscribers by Labor Day, I'm going to do a live episode that day. And on that day, I'm going to do a $50 giveaway. So all you got to do is click that little red subscribe button. And if you do, you can win $50. Now let's get to the topic at hand today, you guys, because I have a fun one. I noticed in my Chris Bosh video, which was the last video I cut. If you haven't watched it, when you're done with this one, make sure to check it out. Had a lot of fun. I noticed a few of you in the comments were talking about how great it was just to go back in time and relive some great moments. So that's what this video is going to be about. Because I'm going to ask you guys, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite era of Miami Heat basketball? Now, I've broken this down to 6 eras, and I want you guys to tell me in the comments which one was your favorite. And then, after we go over these eras, I'm going to give you guys one player from each era that I would put in the starting lineup and as the 6th man coming off of the bench. 6 eras, 6 players. Let's get started. Now, and it's funny that it's an era, because most of you guys know I am a professional wrestler, and my wrestling name is Ernest R. Alexander, which is E-R-A. I'm the era of pro wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, says it in my name. So it's only fitting that I do this video. Now, the first era, this is going to be for all my older heads, for all the people that started watching the Miami Heat. It's the beginning. From 1988 to about 94, 95. The Miami Heat, didn't really have much success during that run. You make it to the playoffs in 92. You get swept by the Chicago Bulls. In 94, though, you had a shot. The Miami Heat were up 2-1 against the Atlanta Hawks in the 1994 playoffs, but then they eventually lost in 5 games. That was a team that was led by a great young core. Glenn Rice, Steve Smith, Ronnie Cycli, Grant Long and them boys. You saw hope. You saw glimmer. You're thinking, damn, this team's going to do great together. The next year, they only win 32 games. Then Mickey Arison buys the Heat. Pat Riley gets brought in as the new head coach and the team president, and they gut that team. Well, actually, they gutted it the year prior in 94. They got rid of Steve Smith and Ronnie Cycli, which sucked, made no sense. But Pat Riley came in and he had a vision. Get the Miami Heat a star quality center. That's what he did in the past with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Patrick Ewing with the Knicks, and it was time to do it for the Heat. So he traded for Alonzo Mourning. Thus starts the new era, the Alonzo Mourning, Tim Hardaway era. In the midseason of 96, you trade for Tim Hardaway. You go 42-40 in 96. That beautiful game against Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls that won 72 games where the Miami Heat only had 8 players. And Rex Chapman busted ass that night against the Chicago Bulls, and the Heat won. Then the next year in 97, you pick up P.J. Brown, Dan Marley, Thunder Dan. You trade for Jamal Mashburn. Vashawn Leonard comes up from the CBA and becomes a beast. A 3-point sniper that starts backcourt with Tim Hardaway. And then Isaac Austin comes out of nowhere as the NBA's most improved player. That team wins 61 games. down 3-1 against the Knicks, comes back and win to go to the Eastern Finals, and then, something called Michael Jordan happened, so no luck there. But it was a great showing. You thought that this was the era, the second era. But then, tragic strikes. You lose 3 straight years to the New York Knicks in playoff series. Your best player, Alonzo Mourning, goes down with kidney disease. So those dreams, they go away. Then starts the new era. After bad seasons in 2002, 2003, you draft Dwayne Wade. He becomes the savior. He becomes the next stepping stone for Miami Heat basketball. The God. And you know what, guys? In my opinion, the Dwayne Wade era, you can call it the Dwayne Wade, Udonis Haslem era, that's got to be my favorite. Dwayne Wade was special to me. I saw Dwayne Wade from the beginning of his career to the end of his career. This is the guy that I'm going to tell my girls about as they get older. So the Dwayne Wade era has got to be my favorite because he saves Miami Heat basketball in 2004. Takes us 1 game away from the NBA Finals in 2005. And in 2006, the Heat are down 2-0 in the NBA Finals against the Mavericks. Everyone's thinking it's over. As a fan, I'm like, bro, the Heat are just going to drop this one again like we always do. Dwayne Wade says, I ain't going out like that. Wins 4 straight games and busts ass on the Dallas Mavericks. That's why that 2006 championship, to me, will always be the most special one. But then after that year, the Miami Heat just go into mediocrity. 3 different first-round exits. Until after 2010, Pat Riley earns his Godfather title. Thus begins the 4th era, the Big 3 era. Pat Riley re-signs Dwayne Wade at less than the max contracts, signs Chris Bosh, and then hits the home run by signing LeBron James. You also sign players like Ray Allen, Shane Battier, Chris Birdman Anderson, Rashard Lewis, Mike Miller, Udonis Haslem. You bring back Mario Chalmers. You draft Norris Cole. You create one of the greatest teams ever. And that team goes to 4 straight NBA Finals, wins 2 championships. Now, to me, the fact that they didn't three-peat and get in that same conversation with the Bulls and the Lakers, I wouldn't say it was a letdown. It just wasn't as a big success that you thought it would be. But 2 championships were amazing. You can never take that away. Back-to-back titles was incredible. But then it ran its course. LeBron James leaves in 2014. Chris Bosh develops blood clots. Dwayne Wade leaves, and the Big 3 era ends. Thus starts the 5th era. And I know a lot of people might say that the Big 3 era was probably the favorite era because that's when they started watching basketball. So like I said, I want you guys to let me know. But the 5th era was probably one of the hardest times. The post-Big 3 and Dwayne Wade leaving era from 2014 to 2019. You get some beautiful moments from Dwayne Wade in 2016. That 2016 team, to me, you guys, was special. That was a team, if you had a fully healthy team, Hassan Whiteside, Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, Luol Deng, Goran Dragic, with Joe Johnson, Amare Stoudemire, Justice Winslow, Josh Richardson coming off the bench, that team was dangerous. That team could have given LeBron and the Cavs a run for their money, but we never got it. Then Dwayne Wade leaves. And the post-Big 3 era, you guys, I think specifically, you look at Spo. That's when Coach Spo showed his brilliance as a coach in the 2017 season, bringing back the Heat to the playoffs in 2018, holding it down for them in 2019. Then you trade Hassan Whiteside, Josh Richardson, and you get Jimmy Buckets, Jimmy Butler. Moving on to the 6th era and the present era we're at now. The Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo era. Bam Adebayo, you draft, turns into an all-star. Tyler Hero, you draft, turns into basically an all-star. You get Terry Rozier. Some people may say this era may have not been a success. I think it has been. 3 trips to the Eastern Conference Finals, 2 trips to the NBA Finals, 0 championships. Until 2025. If this Miami Heat team wins a championship in 2025, I can honestly say this will probably be one of the best eras. Because how we did it. How everybody doubted us. People mocked us. People said we can't do it. People said that Jimmy Butler is not a leader. This Miami Heat team in 2025, you guys, has a shot to be one of the best eras in Miami Heat basketball. Now, if you ask me to take one player from each era and create a lineup, might shock some of you guys. Now, here's the rules, and I want you guys to do this in the comments. You can only take one player from each era. So you can't take both Zoe and Timmy from the same era. You can take Zoe from the 2006 era. So let's play. Point guard, give me Tim Hardaway. Starting shooting guard, I want Father Prime, 2016 Dwayne Wade. Now, some people may say, you're crazy, you should take Flash. Listen to what I'm doing. I want LeBron James from the Big Three era as my starting small forward, obviously. And at the power forward, I need somebody who's going to hold it down defensively. So give me this era's Bam Adebayo. At the center, I want 2005 Shaquille O'Neal. That's why I'm not taking Flash, because I want Shaq at the starting center since I'm taking Tim Hardaway from the Zoe era. And as my sixth man, I want Glenn Rice, a guy that can play multiple positions, who's a lethal scorer and a three-point threat. So Heat fans, let me know in the comments, what was your favorite era from these 6 eras that I broke down? Give me your best lineup, starting 5 and a 6-man coming off the bench. You can only take one player from each era. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Let's have some fun. Thank you so much for listening to this, you guys. I really appreciate the support. I know it's slow times right now for Miami Heat basketball, but I'm doing everything I can. So show some support, you guys. Hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And remember, like I mentioned, if we get to 5,000 subscribers by Labor Day, I will do a live episode with a $50 giveaway. Thank you guys so much for the support. Until next time, your boy Ernest out. And that's enough said. Yeah, buddy. Let's go.